Good afternoon, and welcome to another perplexing version of Diatribes from the Voice of Doom. Here's your perspicuous and purgative host, Voice of Doom. Hello. Okay. Doing another diatribe on the heels of my last one, which was really terrible. I'm sorry. I apologize to my fan for posting such an awful diatribe. I had been drinking and I get to that point where I'm just mumbling about whatever comes to mind. Any thought that pops in my head throughout the day, I'll talk about that in my diatribe and bore the living crap out of everybody. But not nearly as boring as a lot of the other channels that I watch that have 1.5 million subscribers. And all they do is comment, or they don't even comment, they just make funny faces at things they see on other channels, specifically TikTok, etc. But I kind of have reached my 2-year anniversary, and I guess I have 393 videos. And to commemorate and celebrate my 2-year mark, I'm seriously thinking about ending this whole thing and calling it a day on Diatribes, because I've said everything and I'm starting to bore myself. And people are jumping on my bandwagon about Doom and everything else, so the whole subject's getting kind of shop-worn. So I don't know if I'm going to continue much longer. I might do 400 and leave it at that. Maybe take a sojourn, take a respite, and not do any for a while. But I know deep in my heart I probably will have to, because things keep cropping up that I have to comment on. And even when there's nothing to comment on, I can always find something to interest myself. But I was kind of curious, thinking, okay, Gen Z, they're all insane. And I'm kind of thinking what the next generation or what the next trend will be to be even more insane. And I couldn't come up with anything off the top of my head that would, be more mad, more incredibly perplexing, mind-boggling than what we've already seen with the transgender phenomena and giving kids sex changes at 10 and living vicariously through your kids, trying to get attention by having their genitals removed. I don't think we could get much more mad, but I've been proven wrong, because I was going through my YouTube homepage, and first I got a little scared because a lot of the channels that could pop up right away weren't popping up. And the kind of channels I watch, when they don't pop up, then I get scared, because it means they bugged out, because they're doomsters too. And maybe they just decided to pack their knapsack and go off to their homestead or whatever they do, their bug out spot. But then I did see Full Spectrum Survival, and I did see Liberal Hive Mind, and realized that they are still at it. And I like to watch Odin's Men, watching his trials and tribulations with trying to stay monetized. And he's the only way I keep up on TikTok, because I will not join that particular group to get any feeds there because I think it's a Chinese-made satanic entity, and I don't want it in my house, but I want to keep up on the madness, so I watch Odin's Men now. There's a new thing out that is the most perplexing thing I've seen, and that's saying a lot. These TikTokers are, I don't know what you call it. They're getting cash on TikTok from watchers, and they either get a heart or they get a rose or they get a pile of doo-doo or I don't know what they get. They get a hat, they get a mustache, and it all means money coming in. And they sit there the whole time on YouTube going, Glizzy, 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 munch, 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 munch. Oh, love the roses. Oh, smell the roses. Oh, thank you. Glizzy, Glizzy, munch, munch. They do it the whole time, and apparently there's entities out there, I don't know who they are, that are sending money to these people just to see them go glizzy, glizzy, munch, munch. And I don't know what they're getting for their money. Well, I'm going to give this guy $5. Oh, I just saw my name. Oh, there it goes. And he just said glizzy. Oh, I got my money's worth. Now, we know it's over. Why should I keep doing these diatribes? We know it's over when you see that kind of thing happening. And this Odin's guy, Jameson, whatever his name is, JT, is going, these people are making up to, $500 an hour doing this glizzy, glizzy, munch, munch. That's all they're doing, and they're making, and people are sending money. Now, this can only mean one of two things, or both. Everyone's gone mad. There's people, kids, teenagers, Zers, clicking on send money to this person so I can hear him say glizzy. And these kids are addicted to doing it because if they're seeing these things go up and down, the hearts and the roses and everything, and saying, every time I see that, that's $1. Yeah, they'll do it all frickin' day long. There was an installment by Odin, and he was showing this kid, and the mother is all perplexed because the kid won't stop. He, glizzy, glizzy, munch, munch. Smell the roses. Oh, is it? And he's just doing it, and she's trying to stop him, and he won't stop. So we need to make an insane asylum about the size of Utah. In fact, take all of Utah and take any state, the emptiest state in what used to be the United States, and turn it into an asylum. Put a big fence around it and stick them all in there, because this is getting out of hand. And I could say, yes, I am kind of jealous. I would really like to make $500 an hour. That would take a load off my mind. That would help my fiscal situation a lot. But I don't see how this can be real. Maybe it's Chinese people sending fake dollars to these people just to keep them on the phone, going glizzy, glizzy, munch, munch all day long until what used to be America is nothing more than a bunch of gibbering flibberty gibbets, drooling vegetables. That's all we're going to be. So I might just end my tenure on YouTube and try to spend more time doing more creative things. Try to do more songwriting and do maybe a little more actual writing. Maybe write a play or two or some short stories. Something that will get no attention whatsoever, but it will be for my own edification. But this easy money phenomena is getting on my nerves. I've been watching it on YouTube for years now. It's commercials that have these young guys, usually, millennials, driving Maseratis. They'll drive it up and then they'll show something on the screen saying, well, I only made $6,000 today for doing nothing. It wasn't a very good day. Yesterday I made $12,000. I can teach you how to do it too. Just click on the bottom banner and I'll teach you how to do it. You don't have to have a business. You don't have to even have a YouTube channel. You can make $2,000 a day, easy, just watching YouTube, or they give you some pie-in-the-sky ridiculousness. Now, the first thing that pops into my mind, I think about myself. And I'm thinking, now, if I have this operation, this passive income of $10,000 a day coming in, why in the hell would I waste my time on YouTube trying to convince others to do the same thing? I would not. If I was making $10,000 a day, I'd probably kind of keep a low profile, and I'd probably be in Italy, in a cafe with a bottle of wine, some antipasto. That's what I'd be doing. So I am sick of YouTube. I'm sick of this planet. I'm sick of myself. So I might just stop. I don't want to see any more of these commercials that can say whatever the hell they want. Grow your teeth back. Using this little formula in this glass, you just grow your teeth back. Now, and as always, this genius discovered a way to get 5,000 miles a gallon off a tank of gas. And he told his bosses, and then he was fired. So here's the secret. You can get 5,000 miles a gallon. But you better do it now before they take this commercial down, because the powers that be don't want you to see it. You see it all the time on YouTube. It's the same script. And now it's AI. You can always tell an AI voice. I don't care how realistic they sound. Their inflection always gives it away. So I'm sick of it all. I don't want $10,000 a day. I mean, it would be nice, but I know that it's not going to happen for me. I have to sweat for every dime I get, and I usually squander it. So I don't know where these people are getting money to send to these post-Zers going Glizzy, Glizzy, Munch, Munch. And why are they sending them money? What are they getting in return for it? They're not even getting any acknowledgement for anything. And I'd love to send a few dollars to Liberal Hive Mind or to Odin or to anybody just to show that I appreciate the information they've given me and the entertainment they've given me. But I can't even do that. I can't really give $5 to all these places because I'm struggling. And most of it's of my own making. But I'm discouraged because I did such a horrible diatribe last time. And this one's kind of horrible too. I'm thinking of making a playlist of the worst of Voice of Doom, putting it all on a list and go through all my old stuff and see which ones are really bad. Which I know there's a few. More than a few. But this Glizzy, Glizzy, Munch, Munch, I think the Munch, Munch is the munching of society. Just like in the Langoliers. The big old monsters just come and eat everything up. So that's what I think is happening, and I don't even want to go on with this, so I'll leave it there. I just wanted to bring this to your attention. A lot of people haven't noticed it yet, because they don't get the feeds that I get. If I mention it to anybody, they're going to not know what the hell I'm talking about. But if you go on and dig into it, you'll see that a lot of these people, and they're even old, pot-bellied old guys that are watching the hearts and the roses and the hot dogs and the tacos, and each one represents money in his bank account. And he's sitting there going, munch, 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 glizzy, 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 munch, munch, oh, smell, and then a hat's on his head and a mustache, and oh my God, it's over. Call it a day. I'm going to just hunker down, I'm going to crawl under a blanket, and just read, I guess, do crossword puzzles, I don't know, but I can't handle much more of this. So I'll leave it there. I hope this was enough to make up for my last one, because it wasn't very good. And I'm getting worse every day. I guess it's the heat. It's been very hot here lately. So, arrivederci, what used to be America, and enjoy the madness, enjoy the insanity, and good night or afternoon, whatever the hell it is. Bye.